Welcome to the fucking metaverse. I'm just kind of curious. When did you guys become aware of us?
You know what it was? My recollection was because we were so heads down on Meebits, we didn't know about you until we launched Meebits, and then everyone's like, "This is going to go toe to toe with Bored Ape Yacht Club," and I'm like, "What is that?" I had never heard of it, and then I looked it up, and I'm like, "Oh," and we always kept saying, "We're like, where is everybody?" You know, like this is like, other than HashMask, like this is cool and it's going great. I'm kind of surprised there isn't more people taking a shot at this, you know? And then that was the first one where I'm like, oh yeah, like these guys got it, you know, like they're onto this and doing a good job. And, but only after we had launched, only like right when we launched Meebits in the Discord, people were like, oh man, because you guys, like, I don't remember the
just before we came out. Yeah,
right?
like what was the date? Do you remember the date that Meebits dropped? Because
like
for us, it was May 1st was like when we sold out.
Okay, yeah. So
Okay.
It was like 3rd or 4th or something was Meebits. Yeah. So that,
Okay.
so we were like so heads down at that time that we had no idea. But then, yeah, as soon as we came out, I heard people talking about.
And then there was this like spirit of like rivalry that was occurring, which we had nothing to do with, by the way. We were like having calls being like, this is bad. Like, we don't want to have our, you know, communities warring or anything like that. Like, we were trying to discourage it quietly as much as we could. And then, of course, Mike, people comes out and just like fuel to the fire.
I know.
Yeah.
Did that, from your side of things, like when you were deciding to do that, did it feel to you like there was a vacuum there, that it was like, if we can do this project right now, this is like the right time to do it? Was there a time pressure that you felt, or?
We just wanted to get it out as soon as possible. We were worried that the wave was coming to an end. I mean, when we released BAYC, and you know, the NFT market was in a bear. I mean, projects for the first time since we had paid attention, since we'd really started paying attention closely upon HashMask, you know, projects weren't selling out anymore. Like, from our perspective as a new
and
player
anything
in the
that
space,
did was just gone in a moment, or you'd find out something weird about the project that like everybody
wasn't there a bunch of articles like in June of that year being like NFTs are dead?
That's right.
Literally at the start of like
there was
so we were just trying to move because we had, you know, put everything we had into this, and we thought we had, you know, discovered this like great new model. There's like, oh, it's a club. Like you can use this to cryptographically verify somebody. You can build out utility. You can have this like interesting roadmap that like, and then there was the IP piece of the puzzle that we had seen Avastars do and stuff like that. And we were like, oh man, we can combine all these great elements. You know, we can learn the lessons that from you guys and from Avastars and from all these other projects and amalgamate them all. But you know, at first it was much like the initial CryptoPunks event. It was just like, no one gave a shit.
No one cared.
And then it wasn't until the reveal and people saw the art and they fell in love with the apes. That was like this huge turning point. And there was a lot of other factors I think that went into that. And we did our best to market, not knowing anyone in the space. But obviously we looked up to you guys tremendously. I mean, you know, and I think that's obvious. It's reflected even in the art itself, where it's just like we wanted to. In a lot of ways, there's subtle homages and some direct homages to your collection.
Yeah, and you guys seem to be the first to pick up on that as kind of like, this is the culture of the space a little bit, you know, and now that's been cemented, you know, all the more, you know, it's like, like beanies and 3D glasses and stuff like that. You know, it's like that means something in the space. Yeah.